Hi, friends. Today, as we said earlier, we have the final part of the jigsaw people. Before I delve into the subject in detail, let me narrate an incident that happened yesterday. Because of this COVID 19 situation and the lockdown, I just placed an order for a food item with a very well known food aggregator. And I placed the order and then I just forgot about it. I went into my own things. I had another phone call received from one of my friends and I was talking on the phone and almost after half an hour I just remember the order and I checked into the mobile phone what is the status of my order. Then to my surprise I found that the order has been delivered successfully. I became very curious because the order is not delivered. I feel hungry and there is no other indication that it's coming, or there is no notification, nothing. So what I did is I went into the application and I looked into it and I saw a number to be called for the delivery boy. So I called that number. 2-3 times it rang, nobody picked up the phone. Again I tried, no answer. Then I tried the restaurant from which I ordered. I called them up and I asked them. It's good that somebody took the phone, and I talked to them, and he said the order has been taken by the delivery boy from here before say 30 minutes. And we don't know where the order is. After around 15-20 minutes, again the restaurant guy called me and told me that, did you get the order, sir? No. I told him, I feel really hungry. I don't have anything. So he said, we'll manage somehow. We'll deliver something to you. We'll send something to you. In the meantime, he said, okay, I will connect you with the HR manager of the food aggregator. So he put me in a conference call with him, and I explained the situation to him. The guy is not calling me back, or the driver did not deliver the things, and when I tried to call him, he's not picking up the phone. The HR manager said, sir, let me have a talk. Let me call the guy, and I will call you back. In the meantime, the guy from the restaurant sent somebody with the food, and I got the food. After a couple of minutes, the driver or the delivery boy called me, and I asked him, where is my food? He said, I delivered it to you, sir. No, you didn't deliver it to me. Then I asked him, where did you come and where actually you did deliver? He said, I turned to the right side and I saw a couple of people standing near the gate, and I gave him the food, and they took the food and went into the house. Then I understood the problem, because he has delivered it to somebody who is standing on the way and who might be thinking that they might have ordered something, and they thought that's their order and they took it to their home. So I don't want to continue more about this story. This is actually happened. Now let me try to connect this with what we are going to discuss today, these people. Now the food aggregator has all the technological extravaganza, as I said, for serving the people. They have a good vision. They have a very good strategy, and they have an extremely good systems and processes to serve their customers. These are the 4 components which we discussed earlier. Now, the component people. That people failed in this particular incident. What happened to all other parts? All the money invested for making a foolproof system and coming up with very robust business processes, all of them went into astray because of a delivery boy who is not bothered enough to ask the name of the person whom he is delivering the things. So, people is the most important part of it. Now, when you want to build a company with a proper value system, one of the major energy or the major investment that you need to put into is on people. Starting from how you hire people. What are the processes that you are going to implement in hiring or attracting talents into your organization? What techniques that you can use in interviewing people to find out that he is the right fit into your organization? How are you going to groom him up? How are you going to inject the values of your company into him? These are all very, very important things that you need to look into. Even after you do all these things, people make mistakes. Because people are not logical. People are illogical creatures. If you are too much logical, you will become a machine. And no people want to be machines. That's why in the current age, people want to depend on robots for monotonous work. Because monotonous work or repetitive work always make human beings redundant and they become machines. So, hiring people, you have to be careful on hiring people, injecting the values into them, train them again and again. Because if you look into majority of small organizations, you can see that the investment that they make on trainings are very, very less. They think that the people knows things and they will do things accordingly. That's not right. People has to be tuned in to the culture of the organization in order to make sure that they deliver value. Because the people are the touch point. Nobody knows the value of the investment that you made in the systems, in the processes, in your value, in your vision, or in your strategy. They are only meeting the representatives of your company. And how these people react to them, how these people talk to them, how these people behave will determine the face of your company. The most important thing is that even if you do all the right things, but if you do a mistake on one time, that is going to be stick into the mind of people. Once that wrong impression is created by the people of your company, definitely that is going to stand for a long time. So investment in human capital is extremely important, and giving them regular, continuous, planned training is extremely important to keep up the momentum. Now, one of the things that we are all now looking into is how the impact of the COVID-19 is going to change the way that we do business. In a lot of areas, we will make the people redundant. People have to be more creative, more innovative in making things happen. So, the role of people is going to change in all the companies that's going to work in the post-COVID era. It become extremely important now because we are going to play with the feelings of people. That feelings will make a bigger difference when you interact with your customers. So, we are closing this chapter of core values with relevance to different areas of business. We discussed the vision and the strategy to make the vision happen, the systems and the processes. and the role of people in implementing these strategies using the systems and the processes. Now we'll come up with other topic and a related topic in the next session. Your valuable comments are welcome. In order to make me really charged, I need some good and bad comments. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. We will also come up with interviews with successful and failed business people to see how the theories that we discussed have impact in their business, or without following all these principles, what happened to them. I am in search of people. We are going to come up with very nice live stories of people who actually try to implement the core values in their business and how they benefited or how they lost. We'll see in the next coming videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Goodbye.